brother Marines. We have returned again today, on this day, to find out what's happening in the galaxy in the new edition of Warhammer 40,000. I mean, I'm interested, aren't you? You probably are, because you clicked this video. The grim darkness of the far future has always been a bit bleak, just a tad. But with the galaxy currently split in twain by the Psychrotrix Maledictum, a full half of the Imperium of Man is cut off from the light of the Astronomicon. And there's an image that's depicting the galaxy and the torn asunder. The forces of chaos raid Imperium Nihilus with abandon, with Abaddon, the despoiler. That is an intentionally, confusingly difficult question, statement, sentence. That is written in a way that I don't like who wrote this. And Vashtor, the Archophane, at their head. The Necrons are up to no good in the menacing silence of the Nephilim sector. The Tau are snatching up worlds around the Startide Nexus. Orcs are being orcs, and Robute Guilliman is up to his eyeballs in logistics, governance, and personal appearances in the thick of combat, because, I mean, why else would he have that sword with him? And you can take him for 300 points in your Space Marine army today. Robute Guilliman, available at your local Games Workshop store. This is not, in short, the best time for a gigantic Tyranid hive fleet to make a sudden, slavering appearance to the galactic west, from where the larger part of the Imperial defenses have been withdrawn to plug gaps in the line literally everywhere else. And here we've got some humans, it appears like, and then some Tyranids and the shining light of the Emperor bursting through. That's quite the state of play. But we haven't even begun to scratch the surface, no. So here's Wade, I'm guessing he's going to be in this video, Supreme Lore Master of the 41st Millennium. Well, we'll be the judge of that, to explain exactly how bleak things really are. Let's click the video.
War is throughout the entire galaxy, but one of the truths of Warhammer 40,000 is the worst is yet to come. At the end of the last edition of Warhammer 40,000, everybody is still engaged in their own particular war for species survival. The Lion has returned for the Dark Angels and the Unforgiven, but he's off conducting his own particular crusades in Imperium Nihilus. Robute Guilliman is leading the Indomitus Crusade fleets, trying to keep the lights on and put the fires out across Imperium Sanctus, and Angron has established his murder curse and destroyed an entire Indomitus Crusade fleet, doing the will of Khorne the Blood God. But nobody is prepared for the emergence of an enormous Tyranid swarm in Segmentum Pacificus. When word reaches Terra that there is an enormous Tyranid presence that needs to be countered, it takes an awfully long time for the bureaucracy of the Imperium to get into motion. But there are a number of other, smaller, rapid response forces that can make the maneuvers into Segmentum Pacificus. And these are called Soul Blades, and these are typified by Space Marine strike forces, forces of Adeptus Custodes, taking an aggressive line of defense to prevent the Tyranids reaching Terra, where the Emperor sits, and the Lord Solar has also taken it upon himself to lead armies into Segmentum Pacificus. There's an entire line of thinking that this far and no further. The systems that border Segmentum Pacificus and Segmentum Solar become a huge battleground, with the forces of the Imperium resolute that the Tyranid menace can't progress any further towards the throne world and Terra itself. The Tyranids are deadlier and more numerous than ever. There are a whole slew of new organisms that the Imperium has never encountered before, potentially being held back by the hive mind specifically for this invasion. And with the existing invasions from the Eastern Fringe still going, and now this new emergent threat in Segmentum Pacificus, the galaxy is trapped between the jaws of the Leviathan.
Well, it appears that he knows his stuff. And, as the article reads on, that doesn't sound good. A murder blood quest, Tyranids, soul blades. What do we have in store for the future of Warhammer 40k? Let's hope that there's some cavalry coming. I agree. In the meantime, sign up to the Warhammer community newsletter, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not do that? Hit a like on the video and subscribe and join the channel Discord, Bloodhounds chapter. We are unaffiliated with Games Workshop and Warhammer Community. To get all of the news delivered direct, check out their thing right here on this website. of warhammercommunity.com. Or if you want to check out more of my content, you can check out my channel, or come to the Discord server. I'm Slate the Space Marine. This has been another article. Yeah.
Everyone go and check out Slave's channel.